Hey, good morning, friends. It's Julie Hamilton. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. It is time to start off another week, time to get going. Just take a deep breath and start again. It's going to be an amazing week. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I have a great surprise for you. We are doing an awesome interview on Friday, the 29th at 3 o'clock. You'll never believe who we're going to interview. It's Doris Gentry. She is a Napa City Council woman, and she is a powerful force for positive here in Napa. She has a heart for foster care, a heart to combat sex trafficking, and I want to explore her story on why these things matter, because she put something up on her birthday about her origins, and it blew me away, and I want you to hear her story. So tune in on the 29th at 3 o'clock. We're going to have Doris Gentry here live for an interview. I hope you can tune in then. But today I want to talk about this. Do you ever have a time when you feel like your life is so insignificant? You feel so small. You're wondering, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Nobody even cares what I'm doing, and why does it matter? Have you ever had that time? I know I have all the time. But here's the beautiful truth. You're a part of something so much bigger than just you. You are a part of God's story. And He's using your story to intertwine with other people's stories to create this amazing tapestry. And we read this in Jenny Allen's book, Restless, about how God's story began thousands of years ago. And you're playing a little part, but your part influences the entire story, and it's not over for however long the earth is going on and however long people are going on and into eternity. The story is not ending, and you get to play a part in that story. And the most beautiful thing of all, sometimes we think, I don't know about you, but sometimes we're like, so what if I do this? So what if I have a bad attitude? Or if I have a good attitude, does it affect anybody? And did you know that your attitude on any one day affects up to 1,000 people? That's because it affects up to 3 degrees from you. So if your daughter's teacher's son gets affected, the clerk at the grocery store that you interact with, it affects her husband's employee. Your attitude is so important, and you are part of God's story. And I just would tell this story. Some of you have heard it, but it just came home to me. No matter how small or insignificant you feel that your actions may be, they are impacting other people. And I want to tell you this story that happened to me that proved this to me. We went on a trip a couple months ago, and it was just a last minute trip. We were just doing it for fun, but I was having a really hard time, and things were going wrong at home, and just having struggles, and I was just like, oh my gosh, God, please show me that you're here with me. I was desperate. I mean, have you ever been desperate for God to show you that, yeah, I'm here with you. I've got you. And so we decided on a whim to go to the San Diego Zoo. We went to San Diego. We decided, oh, you know what? We'll just go to the zoo. We just woke up in the morning, flew down there, decided to go to the zoo, took our time, kind of deciding what package we want to get and all of that stuff. And we're walking into the zoo, and I'm kind of feeling like, I don't want to be here, and blah, 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 blah. And we're walking into the zoo, and this lady comes up to us. She goes, are you 3 going into the zoo? We said, yeah. She goes, I have these 3 tickets. We're a season pass holder, but we have these 3 tickets, and we're not going to use them. Would you like to have these tickets? And I'm telling you guys, those tickets are not cheap to go to the San Diego Zoo. You know that. But the most beautiful thing, and she probably couldn't see because I had my sunglasses on, but my eyes were welling up with tears, and I was just like, oh, because in that moment, I was like, God, thank you for showing me. Thank you for hearing my cry. Thank you for answering me. And this lady, all she did was give away 3 tickets to the zoo. She probably has no idea that that was an answer to prayer for me, but she was part of God's story for my life because she proved to me that He was listening, that He was there with me. And I want to encourage you, no matter how small you think your action is, Every person that you come into contact with is part of God's story for you. You guys are woven together, and it might be a smile, it might be a hug, it might be a, hey, let me help you carry this burden that you're carrying right now, and it might be something so small and you feel so insignificant, but it is a weaving of the tapestry of the story of the world, and the part that you play is not insignificant, it's not incidental, it's not an accident. You are there on purpose, and you are having contact with that person on purpose, and you have the authority and the ability and the power to be involved in that person's life and to make a difference in that person's life. So if you're feeling small today, if you're feeling insignificant today, I want you to remember that you are a part of something so much bigger than you can even understand and even explain, and that your actions matter, because we're all tied together, and I need you to be doing your best God work because my future depends on it, and you need me to be doing my best God work because your future depends on it. You are not alone, and you're not an accident, and you're not insignificant. What you do has value, and what you do has purpose, and I want you to remember that this week. You are powerful and you're amazing. I love you. Go live your big, amazing, beautiful lives. Hey, encourage someone today. Can you? Give a smile, give a hug, give a word of encouragement. Just speak that over their lives too. Love you. Mwah. Bye.